Hello Taurus, I'll be doing your monthly forecast reading for a Taurus Sun, Moon, or Rising for March 2019. I'm using 3 different decks today, 2 tarot decks and 1 oracle deck, and I'll be doing a 7-card spread. I'll be using the Spirit Song Tarot that works through animals, the Angel Dream Cards oracle deck, and the Sasarai Bito Tarot deck. Before I begin, I am going to do an energy clearing. Alright, so I'm going to start shuffling. Whoops. As I do shuffle, I want you to just picture the intentions you're setting for this month of March. See that energy going into the deck as I shuffle it. And then we'll see what'll come up for you, Taurus. Take a nice deep breath. These wanted to come out. All right. We'll go to the next deck. My goodness. Cards are just going all over the place today. I think it's just I need to work on my shuffle here. Okay, let's split that. And then last but not least, can't go wrong with this one. Okay. So we can start. So with where you'll be at in this month of March, we do have 8 of Cups. Cups are water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. Give me a moment to reflect over this card. So you could be feeling restless, or just like the situation you're in is making you feel this way. Like you feel like you know, honestly, I think I need to pick the next card because I have an idea, but I don't want to say anything, honestly, until I pick the next card and get more of a clue of what's happening here. So for the inner focus, we have the Ten of Cups. Okay, just give me one more moment here, guys. So I think what's happening for you in this month is you're needing to shed and release so you can make space for what's to come for you in the places where you need some fulfillment and happiness. And I feel like you're really wanting abundance for yourself in different areas of your life and to feel satisfied. But you're in this place of, I feel like, to make space for these things that you want to have, that you feel within you. I feel like there needs to be some things that need to be shed and let go of, because I feel like you've lost interest maybe with a lifestyle you've been living for a while, or a person you've been with, or a place that you're living in, or just with how life has been. It could have been just, life could be mundane and boring and you're ready to let that go and travel somewhere else, feel something different. I just feel like you're feeling discontent and kind of bored with life, and you're ready, and that's where the shedding kind of comes in. You want to shed, make some changes, let some things go, and then ideally you want to have like happiness and abundance and probably new and better things in your life that make you feel more satisfied and fulfilled, because when you're feeling unfulfilled, you tend to want to like move away from what's no longer making you feel fulfilled, and then moving towards what does make you feel fulfilled. And what you really want is to feel fulfilled and feel satisfied with life and feel happy with the results that you're getting. But something in your emotions just isn't like feeling that completely this month. You might have to abandon some projects or just ways of living that you've been, how should I say, that you've been basically going about for a while, like in the way that you've been like letting your life settle the way it has been. Like when I say settle, you're kind of letting things set into your life in a way where it just becomes this routine that feels more like an obligated routine for your life, but it's not really offering you anything in like growing and expanding your life. It's kind of just like, okay, this is my day-to-day lifestyle, but how I feel about it really doesn't match what I really want, even though I kind of just go with the flow and, you know, let things kind of fly by and wake up the next day and I feel the same way again, even because I know things are just going to be the same. But in your heart, it's like you want more than that. You want to feel more fulfilled than just the, you know, go to work from 9 to 5, go home, watch TV, you know, and then just like eat a meal and then take a shower, go back to bed, wake up, same routine. I feel like you're over like following tradition and routine. You're ready to make changes, you're ready to shed, you're ready to just completely switch things up to make things more exciting, where you feel happy and satisfied and fulfilled. Yeah, this is, you know, I think before I can even get more deeply about this, though, I'm definitely going to pick the next card. For the outer focus, we have a reversed High Priestess. So again, give me a moment here. So I think that, I feel like the reason why the reversed High Priestess is coming up is, yeah, you're choosing the wrong path. You're living the wrong lifestyle that isn't making you happy. You're listening to bad advice from somebody or multiple people. People might persuade you to, you know, live this type of lifestyle that really doesn't match what your heart really wants for yourself and the way you actually want to live, but you kind of just go along with it because it's kind of just what you're expected to go along with. But it's going against your intuition. Like, you're not following your real truth. You're kind of just going along with the crowd, I feel like. And that's where you're just feeling not happy and fulfilled with life. And I feel like that's where you need to shed that. You need to let that go and not like listen to those people and those voices telling you this is how you need to keep living, because that's just going to pull you away from being on track with yourself and making your life better. And that whatever secrets you've kept away from yourself, you need to be more open about. Like, you need to open up about your situation and not keep this like within yourself, and not be truthful to yourself and let people know like what you actually want. It could be harming you to hold in and not tell people and express yourself in ways, how should I put this? To hold in the truth of what you really want to say and tell people of how you really want to live, because maybe you're afraid of the reactions you would get. And so you keep it within yourself and keep it a secret of what you really want, and then you just kind of go along with what others tell you to do. But inside, it's like, you know, you're going against your intuition, and you know you're not happy with this, so it's like, why keep going along with it? Why act like you're going along with other people saying, or what other people are saying, when inside, like, you're really not. Your intuition is not going along with that. It's almost like you're abandoning being there for yourself, like in the ways where you need to make yourself happy instead of making other people around you happy. It's not always about what others want of you. Even if it's a partner, or if it's a family member, or multiple family members, or even like a good friend. If they really love you, well, and I shouldn't even put if they really love you, but if they really care to understand you, then they would honestly take the time to see that there's more to the picture than what they want for you. It's you living your own life, Taurus, and you're meant to charge ahead and live your own life and not live it by the demands of others and how they want you to live your life. You're totally allowed to shake things up. You're totally allowed to change your life in a way that suits your interests and makes you feel happy, instead of like you have to keep all that stuff between just you and yourself, you know, but then, you know, go against your intuition to follow what other people want you to do. And even if it's a boss at your job, like, even then, you don't keep falling victim to that. Like, you need to be stronger, and a stronger approach about that, and really, like, remember, you deserve to do what makes you happy. You deserve to let those things go. Like how this woman's cutting her hair. She's like, I've held on to this hair for so long, and now, like, it's getting to be too much. It's too heavy. I'm ready to shed. I'm ready to start over. I'm ready to feel lighter. And I feel like that's you. Like, you're just ready to shed and feel the less heavy burden of this lifestyle you've been dealing with and living with for a while. And I feel like you're wanting like a clean slate and start fresh and just feel like you're doing something like invigorating and fulfilling for yourself for once. So yeah, there's definitely, I just feel like you haven't been going with your intuition, and you need to start listening to your intuition when it speaks up and not disregard it. So yeah, that's just what I'm getting from that. For how you're going to thrive this month, we have the Three of Pentacles. Pentacles are earth signs like you, Taurus, and Capricorn and Virgo. Give me a moment here to go over this card. So I think the best way for you to thrive this month is being confident in yourself and in your beliefs, and in being confident especially in your intuition. If you don't trust your intuition and you're not confident in listening to it, that's where you're going to go off track. That's where you're going to hurt yourself. That's where you're going to continue to feel dissatisfied with where you're at in life. But if you're confident in yourself and you listen to your intuition, and and you really like believe in reaching those places that find you those solutions, then that's where you'll reach a place of success and you'll thrive in those areas. It doesn't matter like what anybody says. If your intuition tells you something different than what others are telling you, you need to be confident in yourself and in your voice and listen to that, because that will direct you in the right place. And it will give you so much more success in your life than what you've been getting out of life so far. So learn to trust that voice, listen to your intuition, and learn to remain confident, Taurus. And when you do, you will definitely thrive. And then for how you're going to struggle this month, we have a reverse the sun. Give me another moment here. Yeah, so your struggle is your depression, your ego, your sadness, your ego being selfish about telling you, oh, you don't deserve to have what you want and be happy. No, you don't listen to your intuition. You need to listen to other people, which then leads to the depression. You need to not listen to that voice, that inner critic, and you need to not listen to other people who tell you this is how things are supposed to go for you, because you're the narrator of your life essentially, and nobody can narrate your life for you. And so if you really want to be happy, Taurus, you have to find a way to get out of feeling depressed. And what helps you from not feeling depressed? Well, doing things for yourself in your life that make you happy. And the way to do that is to stop doing the things that don't make you happy, that do cause these feelings of sadness and depression. If you're not happy with life, you have to shake things up. Like I said, you gotta be willing to shed something and let go of something. Some kind of behavior, some kind of way of life, some kind of way of living, some kind of pattern. There's definitely, like I said, shedding that needs to happen and changes for you to get out of the struggle you've been and out of this depression that's been taking over you emotionally speaking. Because I feel like it's really been getting to you emotionally. I feel like that's why the cups are coming up. A lot of emotions are happening here. And if you don't want to be in the dark realm of your emotions, then you have to find a way to rise above it, be confident in yourself again, and not follow the egotistical approach, and really listen to your intuition and doing the things that make you feel better as a person as a whole in your life. So that's what I'm getting out of that. Don't mind my baby cooing in the background. She's just she's trying to join in on the reading. Okay, so for the advice this month, wow, this is the third time I've gotten the same oracle card in this placement for advice. So I got nettle, boundaries, and caution, and Cancer, and who was the other sign? Cancer and I think Gemini, were the two signs that got this same card, and now you got this card, so seems like everyone's been, not everyone, but at least those few signs have really been needing nettle and at least the same message for advice. So sorry, I didn't mean to go on a rant, but I just thought that was interesting that this card came up again. Just in a row. I don't even know. Looks like there's a few of you that need the same advice. So you guys are not alone. Everyone's going through it in their own way. Okay. I'll read this to you now. Nettle. This card is warning you to maintain your boundaries. There's a situation that needs to be approached with caution and respect. Heed the red flags, be gentle with yourself, and take care to protect yourself. Nettle is a plant of maternal and metaphysical protection that encourages adaptability and flexibility. This herb helps shield you from harmful energies. It provides deep nourishment, teaches healthy boundaries, and keeps away negativity and danger. Consider drinking nettle tea for blood health and stimulating nourishment. You need to be more adaptable and flexible in this current environment. So, yeah, Taurus, you have to be adaptable. You have to be willing to make changes, and you have to be willing to be flexible to allow yourself to make these changes happen and protect yourself from all this negative energy that's been flooding into your emotions. And when you do, and you create those boundaries and you're cautious about how you're acting and how you're making decisions, then you can make some improvement, especially if you're being cautious about if you're making decisions based on what other people are telling you to do or your ego is telling you to do, or if you're making decisions on what your intuition is telling you to do. So always be mindful and aware of that when those moments come up. And don't be afraid to drink some nettle tea if you're a person. And then for the lesson of this month, we have a reversed Ace of Acorns, creative force and confidence. And it's the Ram. I'll read this card to you. So acorns as well in the tarot are the wands, so that's fire signs. Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. And give me a moment to pull up this card. So I'm going to read it to you. Okay. Confident Ram is your guide as you strive to live life to its fullest. Revved up and raring to go, he's filled to the brim with the passion to prosper and grow. New bursts of energy are propelling you to begin something that will manifest your greatest dreams and desires. Let your enthusiasm lead the way in pursuing a new project. May your expanding imagination spark the creation of exciting new ventures. When discouragement sets in, take time to reevaluate your priorities. Do not give up. Just try again. Trust in your intuition. Keywords: frustration, delays, lack of confidence, exhaustion. Yeah, Taurus, so anything that is discouraging you at this time in your life right now that has been weighing you down, you do need to take the time to reevaluate your priorities and how you're approaching your life. But like it said, do not give up, try again, but try in a new way. Don't keep doing things in the same way that haven't gotten you anywhere. Try a new method, try a new approach, try a new perspective. And when you can do that and you can adapt, then that's what's going to help you be able to trust your intuition and your voice and finding that confidence within yourself again, because then you'll start reaching places of success when you're trying a different approach. And to just trust that even if you've been dealing with frustration and delays and you've been exhausted and not so confident in yourself, that, like I said, can all change when you learn to put your energy in areas that are going to fulfill you and are guiding you from what your intuition is telling you to do in ways that what make you feel good within yourself. And when you finally listen to that, then you'll be able to get yourself out of this rut that you've been in emotionally. All right, Taurus. Well, whew. Sorry, I know that was a pretty deep reading, but I think it was very beneficial for you at this point in time. Other than that, that is all I have for you at the moment. So if you do want to do a personal one-on-one reading with me, you can go to the description link box below and go to my Instagram, Mystic Yasmin, and you can send me a message, or you can go to my Facebook page, Mystic Yasmin, and send me book a session with me from there, actually. Other than that, Taurus, have a blessed day, and until next time.